My child, listen closely because this moment is not ordinary, and the time around you is shaking with a divine urgency that your spirit has already felt since you opened your eyes today. God says this to you right now with a voice that carries both warning and protection. Important alert. Only 2 minutes left in the realm of the Spirit before a shift takes place around you. Something is moving toward you, something that was meant to disturb your peace at 11 p.m., a very bad news prepared by someone who doesn't want to see you rise. But God says, don't panic, don't fear, because He has stepped into this very second to pull you out before anything tries to touch your destiny. You are safe in His hands. And nothing will go wrong with you, but you must listen closely and not skip this message, because God is revealing something that will save you from unnecessary tears. God says, there is a moment unfolding today that is trying to enter your life, a moment designed to push you into sadness, a moment designed to shake your faith, a moment designed to exhaust your heart. But before that moment reaches you at 11 p.m., God is giving you this message, not to scare you, but to prepare you. There is someone who was supposed to bring negativity, someone who carries envy and frustration in their words, someone whose energy has been heavy around you for a long time. This person has been sending intentions into the spiritual realm, hoping that you would fall, hoping that you would lose strength. But what they don't know is that God has placed a shield over your life today, and the shield is so strong that even the darkest intentions can't pass through it. God says, you will not cry the way the enemy wants you to cry. You will not break the way they tried to break you. You will not fall into sadness, even though something was planned against you. The heaven is speaking loudly right now, and God's voice is echoing through your spirit, saying, don't leave this message, don't ignore this warning, because this message is the barrier between you and the bad news that was coming. God is canceling something on your behalf right now. Something that you didn't even know was being planned in silence, something that was supposed to reach your heart and shake it. But God arrived before it reached you. There is someone around you who has been acting strange recently, and you felt it. You felt that their energy was changing, their behavior was turning into something uncomfortable, their actions felt hidden. They were carrying information they didn't say. They were carrying emotions they didn't share. They were carrying intentions they didn't reveal. And the reason you felt heavy is because your spirit already sensed the spiritual storm that was being prepared behind your back. But God says, don't fear this person. They cannot harm you. They cannot destroy you. They cannot delay you. They cannot take away your peace. They cannot block your blessings. Because the moment you opened this message, God stepped in, and everything they tried to plan is already losing power. God says, today at 11 p.m., something was supposed to be revealed to you in a very painful way. It was something that could break your trust, something that could shake your emotions, something that could make you ask why things happen the way they do. But God says, I am shifting the storm away from you. I am turning the path of sorrow into a path of clarity. I am removing what was meant to confuse you. I am protecting your heart before the world even tries to hurt it. My child, you are not alone. You are not unprotected. You are not walking blindly. Heaven is active around you. Angels are watching closely. Archangel Michael is standing next to you with a sword of light, guarding every step you take. God says, you were not supposed to see this message by accident. You were guided, pulled, aligned, directed to open it, because something important needed to reach your ears before 11 p.m. You have been feeling something strange in your spirit. You felt that something was off. You felt that something was coming. You felt a shift. You felt a pressure. You felt a warning. But you didn't understand it. And now God is giving you clarity. There is a spiritual attack that was prepared. But it cannot touch you because of this divine intervention. God says, I blocked it. I stopped it. I canceled it. I reversed it. I shifted it. Because your tears mean something to me, and I will not let you cry because of something that was never meant for you in the first place. There is a person who has been thinking too much about you recently, but not with good intentions. This person has been carrying jealousy in their heart, comparing their life to yours, questioning why you receive certain blessings, wondering why you carry a light they cannot understand. They may pretend to be okay around you, but their spirit reacts differently. Their thoughts have been heavy toward you. But God says, they cannot harm you because my protection is covering you like a blanket of light. They may talk, but their words hold no spiritual power. They may plan, but their plans collapse before they touch you. They may wish for your downfall, but every wish turns into their own lesson. They may try to weaken you, but it only strengthens my presence in your life. God says, the bad news that someone tried to send your way is being transformed into a blessing. Something that was prepared to break you is becoming something that will elevate you. Something that was meant to bring sadness is turning into spiritual awareness. Something that was meant to disturb your peace is turning into your testimony. My child, what the enemy meant for harm, I am turning into glory. And you must trust me right now, because the next hours of your day are spiritually sensitive. At 11 p.m. something will happen, but it will not harm you. Instead, it will reveal the truth. It will show you the real faces behind certain actions. It will expose what you needed to see. It will uncover something that was hidden in silence. God says, I am giving you strength today, strength to stand, strength to understand, strength to accept what will be revealed, and strength to walk with confidence even when people around you don't expect it. You are protected from the bad news. But the truth will still reach you, because without truth, there is no growth. Without truth, there is no clarity. Without truth, there is no spiritual elevation. And God says, I will not let you remain in the dark. I will show you what you need to know, but I will also protect your heart from breaking. My child, heaven is whispering your name right now. Your spirit is being wrapped in divine warmth. God is lifting something heavy off your shoulders. You have been carrying stress, you have been carrying fear, you have been carrying confusion, and you have been carrying emotional pressure. But today, everything is shifting. Everything is moving. Everything is realigning. There is a miracle waiting to enter your day, and the only reason you felt that sudden heaviness earlier is because your breakthrough is near. Every time a blessing is about to arrive, the enemy tries to send fear into your heart. But fear cannot stand in the presence of God. Fear collapses. Fear dissolves. Fear loses its voice. God says, I am touching your heart right now, healing what has been wounded, strengthening what has been weakened, restoring what has been broken, and renewing what has been tired. You are not losing anything. You are not being defeated. You are not being punished. What is coming at 11 p.m. is not destruction, it's revelation. It's clarity. It's exposure. It's awareness. And God says, this revelation will protect your future. It will prevent you from trusting the wrong people. It will prevent you from investing your emotions in the wrong place. It will prevent you from walking into a trap. You are being saved, even if you don't see it yet. You have been questioning certain signs around you, and heaven is answering you now. The reason people have been acting strange, the reason conversations have felt unusual, the reason you sensed something shifting, is because the spiritual realm has been preparing you. God says, you are not blind. You are spiritually awake. And because of that, you noticed the signals. You noticed the energy changes. You noticed the silence. You noticed the distance. You noticed the tension. These were not just feelings, they were warnings from heaven. And God says, I am confirming everything right now. My child, there is a blessing on its way that will replace every bad news that tries to come toward you. There is a breakthrough waiting for you that will silence every negative energy around you. There is a miracle approaching your life that will make you understand why certain things happened the way they did. And God says, the reason you are receiving this message urgently is because you are stepping into a new spiritual level. You are moving into a vibration of divine favor. You are walking into a season where no hidden enemy can block you. You are rising in ways that will confuse the people who tried to bring you down. God says, trust me. Trust my timing. Trust my protection. Trust my guidance. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You are guarded. You are shielded. You are covered. You are held in my hands. And I will not let anything break you. You must pray right now, even if your prayer is simple. Even if your words are few. Even if your voice shakes. Heaven listens to the whisper of your heart more than the volume of your voice. Pray for clarity. Pray for peace. Pray for strength. Pray for protection. Because when you pray, the spiritual attacks lose their power instantly. My child, as you continue your day, know this: the bad news that was meant for you cannot enter your life. God has already blocked it. You are safe. You are protected. You are watched over. And when 11 p.m. arrives, instead of crying, you will feel a realization, a truth, a clarity that will make you stronger. God says, I am with you in every second of the day, and nothing will go wrong with you. Trust me, and keep this message close to your heart, because it is the shield sent from heaven to protect you. My beloved child, listen with your heart open right now, because God is speaking to you in a way that is rare, urgent, and deeply personal. There are moments in life when heaven leans very close to you, when the veil between the spiritual realm and your world becomes so thin that the message is almost whispered directly into your soul. This is one of those sacred moments. God says that something around you is shifting quickly, and the time is very short, only minutes in the realm of spiritual timing, but you must not fear it. Even though something feels like bad news is approaching, God wants you to understand that what looks like a threat is actually a divine turning point. God is stepping into the situation for you before it can touch you. He is not warning you to scare you. He is warning you so that you open this message with complete awareness and trust that He is preparing to protect you from something you cannot yet see. You have been carrying a weight that nobody truly understands. You have prayed silently, cried silently, and endured silently. You have been the one who smiles even when you are hurting, the one who stands even when your legs feel weak. God has watched every moment. He knows that you have felt unprotected at times, forgotten at times, misunderstood at times. But today, God wants you to hear something that will change everything. He has not left you, He has not forgotten you, and He has not allowed any force to break you. You have survived things that were designed to crush you. You have walked through emotional storms that others could not survive. You have been chosen, and because of that, you have also been attacked spiritually. But today, God is making a promise: nothing is going to go wrong for you now. Because He is stepping into the situation in a powerful way, in a way that will shock you and silence the voices that doubted you. God says that the reason He is calling you right now, urgently, is because something is happening behind the scenes that has your name on it. A decision, a conversation, an emotional storm that someone else is going through, all of these are converging into one moment. And heaven is saying that you must not ignore this, because your prayer, your patience, and your tears have created a doorway for a major breakthrough. But breakthroughs often come disguised as warnings. When God tells you there are only 2 minutes left, it means the spiritual window is open. And the next few moments of attention and faith will shape the next months of your life. There is someone connected to you, someone who has been carrying a heavy energy, someone whose emotions are unstable, someone who has been thinking and acting in ways that could affect you indirectly. Their confusion, their decisions, their struggles are creating turbulence that is about to become visible. This is why the message says bad news coming at 11 p.m. It is not truly bad news, it is a revelation. Something hidden is coming to the surface. Something someone tried to keep in the dark is being brought into the light. You may feel shocked when you learn it, but God wants you to remember that He warned you so that your heart would remain calm. Nothing is going to harm you. Nothing is going to shake your foundation. God is stabilizing you before the truth arrives. You have been sensing something, waking up at odd hours, feeling spiritually alert, noticing strange signs around you, getting intuitive nudges that something is not normal. That was God preparing you. You are highly intuitive, spiritually sensitive, and connected to divine energy in ways most people cannot understand. Sometimes your spirit knows things long before your mind recognizes them. God is saying that your intuition was right. Something has indeed been moving toward you, but He is intercepting it right now. He is standing between you and every energy that tries to disturb your peace. Tonight is spiritually important for you. Something is shifting in your destiny. What looked like bad news is actually God rearranging events so that you do not suffer from someone else's mistake, someone else's intention, or someone else's emotion. You are being protected right now in real time. God is moving pieces around you with precision and mercy. The person connected to you who might bring disturbance is being slowed down, redirected, and separated from your energy so that their storm does not collide with your blessings. God says you are safe. He repeats this because He wants the fear to leave your body. He wants the anxiety to leave your chest. He wants the overthinking to dissolve. You have been too strong for too long, and even your strength is tired. But God is renewing your spirit right now. He is covering your home, covering your heart, covering your future, and covering your destiny with divine protection. Nothing will go wrong for you. The message says you are safe because heaven has placed angels around you right now. There is something beautiful coming, even though the message began with urgency. God often reveals the darkness just before He brings the light. You are standing at the edge of a major transformation. You have prayed for peace, stability, financial relief, love, understanding, and clarity. You have prayed for a breakthrough. God is telling you that the breakthrough is arriving. But sometimes the old energy must shake before the new blessing can settle. Do not be afraid of the shaking. It means your blessing is close. Someone around you has been keeping something from you, not out of malice, but out of confusion or fear. They didn't know how to handle the truth, so they avoided it. But this truth is coming to you now. And when you hear it, you will realize why God prepared you in advance. You will not cry from pain, you will cry from relief. You will cry because everything is finally making sense. The confusion in your life is ending. The unanswered questions are ending. The emotional tension you've carried is ending. God says that tonight marks the beginning of a turning point. You are entering a new spiritual cycle. You will feel lighter, clearer, and more aligned with your divine purpose. The things that tried to trouble you will lose their power. The people who brought chaos will fade from your life or be transformed. The situations that felt heavy will disappear. God is clearing your path. He is removing obstacles. He is dissolving negative intentions. He is preparing joy for you, preparing opportunities for you, preparing a blessing so personal that it will feel like it was made only for you. Do not be afraid of what is coming at 11 p.m. It is not destruction, it is revelation. It is God showing you something you need to see so that you are free. Free from confusion. Free from emotional weight, free from spiritual pressure. You are stepping into clarity, and clarity is always a gift. God wants you to take a deep breath right now. Feel the peace entering your body. Feel the warmth in your chest. Feel the calmness in your spirit. Heaven is embracing you. Angels are standing around you. You are safe. God says that after tonight, the path ahead becomes brighter. You will receive unexpected messages, unexpected support, unexpected clarity, unexpected blessings. Someone who was silent will speak. Someone who was confused will confess. Someone who was distant will come closer. Someone who was blocking you will step away. Someone who was unsure will finally decide in your favor. Your destiny is being protected by God Himself. Stay calm. Stay open. Stay in faith. God is handling everything that is coming. Nothing will go wrong for you because heaven is on your side. The urgent feeling you have is not danger, it is destiny unlocking. God says, "You are safe, my child. I am with you. Nothing will go wrong. Trust me." My beloved, breathe for a moment and listen carefully, because even if your hands are shaking right now, even if your heart is beating a little faster after reading the words that say only 2 minutes are left, God wants you to know something before anything else. You are safe in His presence. Nothing is going to destroy you, nothing is going to take away your destiny. Nothing will be allowed to harm you as long as you hold His name inside your spirit. This message reaches you at the exact second it was meant to, because God never sends a warning without a purpose, never allows a stirring in your soul unless something greater is coming to protect you, heal you, guide you, and lift you to a place where fear can no longer live. You may feel a strange pressure today, like something is shifting around you, like the atmosphere is heavier than usual, like someone somewhere whispered your name in the spiritual realm. That is because heaven has been watching over you all day. God has been watching the people thinking about you, the energies moving around you. The words spoken behind your back, and the intentions hidden from your eyes. And because of what He saw, He decided that this message needed to reach you urgently, without delay, without hesitation. This message is not here to scare you. It is here to interrupt the plan of darkness and realign your path to protection. Something is trying to approach you tonight at 11 p.m., not a person, not a physical event, but a wave of negative energy that was forming against you, born out of jealousy, frustration, and spiritual resentment from someone who doesn't want to see you rise. God saw it before you could see it, and that is why He is speaking to you with intensity and urgency now. You may feel like something bad is coming, but God wants you to understand that the bad news was meant to touch you, but it will not, because you are now under divine warning, and through this warning, He is clearing the path and dissolving what was meant to shake you. God says, "My child, something was scheduled in the spiritual world to disturb your peace. That is why you felt a strange heaviness today. That is why your mind felt confused. That is why your heart felt tired. But I am not letting this fall on you. I am not letting this reach your home. I am not letting this touch your spirit. I am telling you now so you will pray, so you will be alert, and so I can cover your name with my protection before anything unfolds. There is a reason you were guided to open this exact message. God doesn't send warnings randomly. He sends them to those who carry a calling, those who carry light, those who carry a destiny bigger than the attacks thrown at them. You have been chosen for something that even you don't fully understand yet. You have been walking through moments where you felt alone, unnoticed, unprotected, but the truth is, heaven has been surrounding you the entire time. Angels have been watching every step, every tear, every heartbreak, every confusion. And now, because of what is trying to rise against you, they are standing closer than ever. God knows the hidden conversations. He knows who pretends to support you but secretly envies your spirit. He knows who smiles at you but prays for your downfall. He knows the person who recently felt threatened by your strength. He knows the one who thinks they can influence your destiny through jealousy. And He knows that tonight, something connected to that energy tried to push itself into your life as a disturbance that would make you cry, break down, or feel abandoned. But God refused to let that happen. That is why He says, "Do not leave this message. Stay with me. Listen. Hold this moment. The spiritual realm is shifting right now because I am intervening on your behalf. My child, you have no idea how close you came to being overwhelmed by something someone wished over you. Not physically, but emotionally and spiritually. A wave of disappointment, fear, or sudden sadness was about to enter your life. That is why the alert feels so urgent. That is why your spirit feels warned. But God steps in before anything else can step near you. He says, "Even though bad news formed, I will not allow it to land in your life. I am turning it away. I am reversing it. I am cutting the cord to anything that was meant to bring you pain." God wants you to breathe, because the moment you opened this message, the energy around you began to move. Angels began to shift. Barriers began to rise around your home. Light began to surround your name. What was supposed to arrive at 11 p.m. is already losing its power. It is already dissolving. It is already being blocked from entering your path. You are safe. You are protected. You are covered, but you must keep reading, because the healing and the clarity God wants to give you tonight is not finished yet. You have been feeling spiritually sensitive lately. You've been sensing things before they happen. You've been sensing energies more deeply. You've been noticing the behavior of people around you, even when they think you don't. God gave you this intuition because your calling requires it. And that intuition has been picking up on something, a shift, a change, a hidden tension, a strange atmosphere. That tension wasn't because you were doing anything wrong. It wasn't because your life is falling apart. It wasn't because bad luck is following you. It was because your breakthrough is close, and whenever breakthrough is close, there are always forces that try to distract, confuse, delay, or pressure you. But God is telling you tonight that He is removing the last obstacle, the last spiritual heaviness, the last hidden negativity that was trying to attach itself to your path. Something big is about to happen for you. Something positive, something life-changing, something you prayed for when you cried in silence. But before the blessing comes the attack, and before the attack lands, God sends a warning. That is what this message is. It is the divine interruption that stops the enemy's attempt before it even begins. You may think you are reading this accidentally, but you are not. God calls your soul at the perfect time. He doesn't work through coincidence. He works through alignment. And right now, something inside you knows this message is meant for you. You feel it because your spirit recognizes truth when it hears it. God says, "My child, I saw what they planned in their heart. I saw the negativity rising. I saw the words spoken against you. I saw the energy formed against your peace. But my light is stronger. My protection is stronger. My love is stronger. Do not be afraid. What was meant to break you will now become the reason you rise." The bad news that was coming for you was emotional. Someone was about to disappoint you deeply, or something was going to hurt your heart. But God delayed it. God blocked it. God pushed it back. And instead of allowing you to cry at 11 p.m., He brought you here so you could be strengthened, prepared, held, and protected. There is something else God wants you to know tonight. Something important. Something powerful. You are entering a season where everything that was hidden from you will be revealed. You will begin to understand people more clearly. You will begin to see intentions that were once invisible. You will begin to feel energy shifts before they occur. You will begin to sense when someone is not for you. This is God sharpening your spirit because He knows you are stepping into a new level of blessing, and with new blessings come new eyes. God says, you will not be fooled anymore. You will not walk blind. You will not trust the wrong people. You will not give your heart to those who cannot hold it. I am showing you truth because I want to protect your soul. Tonight was supposed to bring confusion, sadness, or fear. But God turned it into revelation, protection, and spiritual clarity. He wants you to pray tonight before 11 p.m., not in fear, but in confidence, knowing that you are speaking directly into your protection, directly into your destiny, directly into your future. You are not alone. You have never been alone. And tonight, heaven is closer than you think. God says, do not fear the bad news. Fear does not belong to you. What the enemy tried to send toward you evaporated the moment you chose to read this message. I am with you. I will walk through the night with you. I will guard your spirit, your home, your heart, and your mind. Even after 11 p.m. passes, God will remain with you. His protection will stay. The negative energy will not follow you. You are covered. You are safe. You are blessed, and God wants you to hear this last part clearly. My child, your life will not fall apart. Your destiny will not be stolen. Your blessing will not be delayed. You will not cry from destruction, you will cry from relief. You will cry from breakthrough. You will cry from miracles you didn't expect. Trust Him. Pray. Breathe, you are safe. God is with you. God says, my child, listen to me right now because this moment is not ordinary. You have been sensing something heavy in your heart for the last few days, and you have been wondering why your spirit feels unsettled even when your face tries to stay strong. You have been carrying a weight that was never meant to be yours, and today I am stepping directly into your atmosphere to tell you something that your heart has been needing for so long. You are not reading this by mistake. You didn't arrive here by coincidence. You were brought here spiritually because heaven wants to interrupt the negativity. The emotional pressure, the confusion, and the disappointment that has been trying to enter your life today. I am whispering to you, my child, because there is an energy that tried to come near you today, an energy that did not come from me, an energy that wanted to disturb your peace before the night even arrives. I am telling you now that you must not be afraid, because nothing will harm you, nothing will break you, nothing will touch the destiny I have prepared for you. You are protected in ways you don't even see, my child. When I say there is an alert, it is not to frighten you. It is to awaken you. Heaven is not here to terrify you. Heaven is here to prepare you and empower you. You are stepping into a moment where your spiritual sensitivity must rise, because there is something I need to tell you before the evening comes. You have felt a wave of unexplained heaviness recently, as if someone somewhere wanted you to doubt yourself, fear your future, question your worth, or believe that something terrible is approaching. But I, your God, am telling you this clearly: what was meant to break you will not break you. What was meant to shake you will not shake you. What was meant to destroy your peace will collapse before it reaches your door. What was meant to make you cry will lose its power as soon as you hear my words. My child, I know you have fears that you never speak about. You hide them deep inside your heart because you don't want anyone to worry about you. You try to stay strong even when your spirit feels tired. You pretend to be okay because you don't want to burden the people you care about. But I see what nobody else sees. I hear the cries that you keep inside. I know the moment when your voice trembles, your hands grow cold, and your soul whispers, God, please don't leave me alone. Today I am telling you that I am not leaving you. I have never left you. I am standing beside you now more than ever. There is something trying to reach your emotions tonight, a shadow of fear, a wave of negativity, but heaven is stepping in before it reaches you. That is why I said you must read this urgently. Not because something terrible is destined to happen, but because heaven wants to interrupt the energy of fear that someone or something sent your way. Tonight, when the clock moves closer to 11 p.m., you may feel a moment of emotional disturbance, not because something tragic is coming, but because someone's thoughts, jealousy, or negativity has been directed toward you. You must understand this spiritually, not physically. You are not in danger. You will not suffer. But the spiritual world reacted to a vibration of negativity around your name, and heaven rushed to protect you. That is why you were guided here, my child. Something tried to touch your peace today. But my hand stopped it. Something tried to steal your joy, but my angels blocked it. Something tried to create confusion in your life, but I silenced it before it reached your mind. The reason you felt nervous without knowing why is because your spirit sensed an energy that did not belong to you. But I am washing it away right now. You will feel lighter soon. You will breathe easier. You will sleep peacefully tonight. You will.